All right, first fight of the night just about to get underway here at the EMMAA Qualifiers, fighting for a place on the English team. The tension, the atmosphere, everyone's ready for a good night of fights. We've got Jahwar in the blue corner here, in the black, white and orange here for Kapralov. Patient already. Oh, stiff jab off the lead hand there from Sherzod. Lots of patience already, Steve.
Yeah, he's controlling the cage very well here. He's taking the center spot. He's stepping left and right.
Trying to find a home for that lead leg head kick there. There's Jahwar trying to find an answer to that stiff jab that's already landed a few times from Sherzod. He's backing up nicely, looking very composed. We've got those in his notes. Now quick switch to southpaw. Launches off that body kick. Touching the inside of the leg there as well. Good job by Jahwar. He's trying to circle out from this pressure here, Steve.
Yeah, he's got to take some big steps here, because otherwise he's being pinned up against the cage with that jab.
Great timing again from Sherzod. Already some swelling under the right eye there of Renas as he's taking some shots with a little right hand over the top in the exchanges there. Don't forget 3-minute rounds here tonight. 2 left on the clock in this first. What do you think of that swelling under the right eye there, Steve, from those jabs?
Yeah, he's finding a home for it, definitely. And I think now he's seeing that it's landing well. That's what he's leading with. And that's how he's controlling the fight. Like he keeps pushing him back with that jab.
Yeah, Jahwar trying to cover distance here with these entries, but the composure of Kapralov there, and also just using that jab just to stop any momentum of the forward attack. There's a nice right hand tip up to the body there, mix it up with the jab, still just trying to stick him with that, even at the end of these combinations, to keep him against this fence here, Steve. Nice inside leg kick as well, just upsetting the base and the rhythm. Big miss on the head kick there. Needs to maybe set some stuff up, would you say, Steve?
Yeah, Jahwar needs to get off the cage now. He's being pinned against it. His opponent is unloading on him at the moment. Yeah, the confidence from Kapralov as well. He gets his hands down. He's just eyes open, looking for him to take a step forward so he can bang that counter, keep the pressure on. These low leg kicks coming out now from Jahwar. Not seem to be doing too much. Pulls the right hand, sticks him with the 2 after the jab, and that's lovely boxing. His timing's impeccable.
You heard it here first, folks, okay? From Steve O'Keefe, that's high praise with the impeccable timing. Jahwar looking a little deer in the headlights here, just wondering what he can do to make contact with his man. He can't cross that distance, that barrier. It's that stiff jab every time, and that one sent him back just a little bit, backing up straight to the fence again here, Steve.
Yeah, he's found the home for it.
Flurrying now and just head down, swinging his Jahwar, rear uppercut coming up the middle, just chaining them together, lands that right hand there and pulls that one inches away. Good head movement from Kapralov.
Yeah, again, his timing, not just on throwing his shots, but on defending as well.
Nice teep there, and that straight right lands to the body. Jab, 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 and the 2 behind it. So much pressure, and you do not want to be in this position. Back to the cage. 15 seconds left in the round here, though, Steve. Oh.
Let's see if he can survive the rest of the round and compose himself.
He's trying to throw back with that right hand, but Kapralov every time sits him down with a right. Now some ground and pound on top. The clapper's already gone. Will he survive these 10 seconds, though? Trying to pour it on with some shots as well to get back to the feet. And they will go to a second round, Steve. All Kapralov in that first.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like, this is the first fight. Damn.
Yeah. You know, coming into this, I noted both guys grappling credentials, but of course we see a stand-up matchup. How often does that happen, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's nice to see these guys trading and not looking to go into their safety zone straight away. It's striking in that. It was amazing. Like, he was finding a real nice home for that jab. His head movement was great. He was getting out of range just enough, and he was landing the right hand well as well.
Yeah, you know, as I was saying, we talked up the grappling credentials on both sides coming in, especially Kapralov and his strength, but we just saw some fantastic striking, a clinic. Beautiful boxing, measure the distance well, and as our man next to us has just said, he's wearing a Dagestani top, so that's going to cause for concern. You could do both this, man.
Yeah, like you would expect him to come in and wrestle straight away and go into this kind of stereotypical Khabib style with the ground and pound, but his striking's great, and he's done a great job so far. Striking,
the willpower, the presence in the cage from Sherzod, just overwhelming Renas here. And it's just going to be more of the same perhaps in the second round. We'll have to see here. Doctor's coming in perhaps to check the swelling under the right eye, just to make sure the guy's all good here in the blue corner. Seems like he wants to fight, Steve.
Yeah, any fighter would. It's a horrible position to be in when you want to fight and you're being told you can't.
Well, it's also a horrible position to be dealing with that jab all night, if you ask me. Yeah. That thing's sharp, and some people neglect the jab. It's been said in MMA, but when you've got MMA gloves on and you're nailing someone with a jab, I mean, that hurts.
Yeah, the doctor seems happy, so.
All right, well, here we go. Second round of the night here at the EMMAA Qualifiers. We've got Sherzod, Kapralov here in the red corner, Renas, Jahwar in the blue. If you missed us earlier on, lovely countering there with the right hand, following up the combinations. And what we're seeing from Jahwar is just this overhand right in defense. Do you think he should continue to commit to that, Steve?
No, I think it's leaving him very open, just like he just landed that uppercut there. The big swings is leaving him very open. Kapralov, his timing is so good that he's just laying back and then throwing his shots.
Yeah, caught the kick beautifully there, chopped his man down. He's showing no interest in going to the ground tonight. Wants to show off his striking. Another pull of that overhand right. Comes right back with the offense with the two. And he's going to reset in the center here. Jahwar lands
Great
a
shot
knee
to the body.
Yeah, that's going to slow this man down, perhaps, if anything can at this point. Props to Jahwar for staying in the fight, still looking focused. But these combinations adding up. Another shot there, second one this round. Both times the hips have been so good from Kapralov here, getting his hips away.
Yeah, Kapralov is not interested in going down to the ground whatsoever today.
Still stalking his man along the fence line here. Trading jabs, Jahwar just trying to flick his own out, pulls that two every single time. And his hands are down when he's pulling that, Steve.
Yeah, his head movement is so good that he can. I think his timing is so good on the layback and the slips that he's comfortable to have his hands down a little bit, because you're throwing hands from your hips there, like Artem Lobov used to do it so well as well. Like he used to throw hands from his hips and from his chest. And you don't see him coming.
You don't, that's right. Yeah, coming down from the hip, not up from the shoulder, different angle, and also some more power sometimes. But here's some nice ground and pound there. From a sprawl position, a little words. I think complaints about the back of the head, but I think the ref is okay with that. Wondering whether he's going to engage in the grappling. It doesn't look like it. He wants his man up here. No, like enthusiasm to get the fight finished here from Kapralov. Seems content to just pick his man apart.
Yeah, he's keeping a great pace with his shots, and he's in and out the pocket all the time.
Oh, man, and these aren't full power. This is very Nick Diaz-like against the cage, just popping you over and over again.
Jahwar needs to do something. He's covering up way too much here. The ref's going to step in.
Yeah, winding from the hip now, just letting it go. Nothing coming back the other way, and there you go, Steve. Correct. And it'll be a finish there for Sherzod. Kapralov there, TKO in the second round. Gets it done, tons of pressure. And what a great finish, Steve.
Yeah, that was amazing. Kapralov's striking in that match really impressed me. He's kept a great range, took no damage at all. He stayed in the pocket the whole time. Wasn't really interested in going down, taking it down to the ground at all. Kapralov also kept a really good pace over 3 rounds there. Like I said, he kept it in the pocket the whole time. Was unloading, using his stiff jab really well, staying at range. Was countering on when Jahwar was throwing the wild shots over the top with the overhand right. He would lay back, he would find a home for that right hand as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Adam Helcroft calls off the action at 2 minutes and 6 seconds of round number 2. For your winner by TKO, Sherzod.